In politics, frankly, madam. When I quit, also the intention was not to join politics. I wanted to get to the grassroots. Started a foundation, ran it for a year. And normally, when you come back to your village, you are there for a year. When you start doing things at the grassroots level, it evokes a lot of interest from people. And there was a theory that I was a person, and even in the police side, that politics is far, far away from me. That was very clear in my head. There was another theory that politics can accelerate change. So don't look at it in a negative way. If you think there is something negative, come inside and be a part of the change. The second theory. Maybe that 1 year on the ground, coming back to my village, that overpowered my first theory that politics is bad. So even people say I'm a reluctant politician, but here I am a politician in front of you.
A reluctant politician, and have you?
And politics as a, I will not say it's a profession, politics as a service, it's very unique. It demands so much out of a human being, and it tests all your skills, and it's very, very tough for anybody who's aspiring to get into politics. Also, you got to give everything there, from the bottom of your heart. You really have to believe this is what you want to do. When everything is there, I think politics is for you, because now in Indian politics is 24/7, 365 days, and you are relentless. Issues are so much every single day. It brings so many forefront, and either you are for or against it. So this is the kind of setting politics in India is happening. For me, I've settled in my own comfortable space now. My value systems I keep very strongly and very dearly to myself. So right now, if you ask me, I found my space within the BJP party. Here I am sitting in front of you. As an example, when you have a single leader driven party, so the leader is more than a human being, is almost equivalent to a god. And at least when you see Tamil Nadu, from an outsider perspective, especially for you, madam, when you see it, here you are made godlike, cult-like figures. You see people standing outside, welcoming, saying namaste, waiting for 1 month for appointment. And this is the kind of politics that is prevalent in our state. When I talk about BJP, it is a cadre-driven party. Everybody is equal, be it the Prime Minister, be it a booth-level worker. That's how everybody is treated. That is the first refreshing change for me as a person. The second, this party is always a party that wants to experiment in politics, that wants to make politics better. Maybe next week in BJP would be better than Indian politics. So it keeps experimenting, keeps moving on. Normally, many political parties, especially in Tamil Nadu, are status quoist. Still, you operate on the old mindset of caste line. You want to bring issues, you want to bring emotions into it. So this is the second change for me. The third one, a youngster like me, madam, no political background. Father is a mother is a homemaker. Both are not graduates, coming from a small village, and I'm representing a political party in the state. How many political parties will give an opportunity? Just a middle class, maybe a lower middle class, first generation. And BJP is a party that will just travels with you. You can just walk the hand. You can meet everybody. This doesn't happen. Slightly more scientific into this question and more depth. Madam, when we talk about media channels owned by political parties is my view. And the political party is also in the field of politics where they are either a ruling party or an opposition party. In the state of Tamil Nadu, it is so strangled. I will not take names because I'm sitting in an open forum, madam. I leave it to the viewers' discretion and judgment. You have media papers owned by political party, which gets printed in the same office where a political party is situated. Then you have an ecosystem the political party and the media has created over time, which is directly to the supreme leader, what they call the number one leader. Across India, let me take your channel, madam. It's an independent channel. You apply your mind, connection to a political party. You give a news. 100% we might agree or disagree in a democracy. 10 news you put, maybe BJP might disagree with you 5, and the opposition parties might disagree with you 5. But where is the level of control? Where do we control, madam? Number one. Second, it's a very fair game in Indian politics where anybody who accuses of controlling media, they also accuse us of controlling the Honorable Supreme Court. Of worst case, the election commissioner resigns, they say it is BJP's problem. When election commissioner is appointed, they say it is BJP's problem. The same guy gets appointed, our problem. Same guy gets resigned, it's BJP. Or every single votes in the booth. For you, the easiest to blame is the institution, and easiest to blame is the media. But where is the scientific evidence, madam? Where do we control? And normally, yes, it happens in a democracy where one party continuously wins election. And BJP has, look at all the democracy in the world, madam, a functioning democracy. State and government or a single party democracy. I'm talking of a multiple pluralistic democracy. The hit to lose ratio of BJP in a functioning democracy is the highest in India. Because it is people who decide we are winning, not we don't decide. 2014, what was the narrative, ma'am? Fixing up a VVM. 2019, what was the narrative? Oh, paper trial, VVPAT you change. Now 2024, what is the narrative? Every time they bring a new narrative, which gets defeated in the election. Next election, another new narrative. Again, it gets defeated. But we is part of our growth. When one party dominates in a democracy, when you get 40%, 45%, this time the aim is to get 50% popular vote. Day in and day out you win. But people don't see the hard work. People don't see Modi ji working till 3 a.m. in the morning. Such as a flight lands in Bengal, they don't see that. People don't see lakhs of our booth workers toiling and day in and day out without a media glare. People don't see that. People, Karyakartas, doing thousands of things behind the scene. And for them, BJP winning means, oh, you control the media, fix an anchor, they will just give you some easy questions, lollipop, you answer. No. You're looking at a three-way context in Tamil Nadu. You have the DMK alliance, absolutely the same alliance for the last 10 years, no change. They have finished their ticket distribution also. Absolutely rich in money power, muscle power, that is one end. Then you have two major alliances, one led by the BJP, other by the ADMK at this point of time. So I would very confidently say the performance of BJP in Tamil Nadu would be historic, which means it might not have happened before this at any point of time. So if you ask me to define what will be that history, because you are looking at 18 to 35 years of our friends, young voters like this, our friends who are sitting here, roughly they are about 33%. 1/3 of voters are very, very young in Tamil Nadu. So their idea is completely different. They are completely free from ideology. And predominantly they have seen only Modi ji's perform last 10 years. And when many of them might not have seen a Congress government for 2004 to 14, madam, somebody who's giving their first vote today must be 8 years, 9